All right, so Mahamane Moussa, first time we've ever talked to you. You've been running a lot with the first team.
Yeah.
At tackle. Talk about the role you envision for yourself this fall.
For this fall, I hope to, be a starter for at least more than half of the games. It's my goal. See how that goes.
And you got your feet wet last year as a true freshman.
Yeah.
I think you played in the bowl game. I think you played in Notre Dame. Just talk about what it meant to get on the field as a true freshman offensive lineman.
As a true freshman offensive lineman, I feel like they put a lot of trust in me. A lot of guys bigger, stronger, faster than me. Put a freshman out there, they put a lot of trust in me. So I applaud the coaches for that.
Offensive linemen in general have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Because when you get here, it's going to take some time to get on the field.
Yeah.
Is patience something that was built into you or something you've had to learn?
Yeah, I've always been a patient guy, especially like growing up. I was the youngest, so I always had to wait my turn for everything. So just worked his way into football. So
How many siblings
I got
than you?
2 older brothers.
Okay.
Just 2 older brothers.
So you got the hand-me-downs?
Yeah, all of them.
And then you got the scraps off the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've done pretty well for yourself, though.
How much weight and strength have you gained since you got here?
Oh, a lot. When I came here last summer, I was about 270. Now I'm up to 310, so I've gained about 40-some pounds. Got a lot stronger, too, with Reno in the weight room, so I appreciate him for that, taking his time with me in the weight room.
You feel like you're carrying your weight well and not losing anything athletically?
Yeah, I actually do. I thought I wasn't going to be able to move the way I still can, being 40 pounds heavier. But, it's just something that I guess I'm an athlete at heart,
Just as you went through your first season of college football, what were some of your biggest takeaways, I guess, from last year? And then just coming into spring practices, what are some of the biggest things that you're looking to improve on here?
I would have to say my hands, because I'm usually really sloppy with my hands, so getting my hands tighter would help a lot. And something that what else is that?
Just spring practices, and then obviously takeaways from last year as well. Just kind of what you thought after the end of the season, kind of coming into these set of practices.
Coming out of last season, I was expecting to, fight for that starting spot. So, that's what I'm doing right now in spring. So that's what I'm trying to secure that starting spot.
Are you more just exclusively a tackle, or can you slide inside at all?
I have played guard in high school, but I haven't been talked to about inside play, so I'm not sure about that. But I could play guard if it comes down to it.
Yeah, at Pike High School, did you play any other sports? Were you a basketball player at all?
Nah, I did shot put and discus.
Okay.
After spring practice, I guess, what things will you kind of try to fine-tune as you get into the off-season and get yourself in maybe a better position when camp starts later in the summer?
Probably have to say my footwork, because it's something, if you have good footwork, you always have a step ahead of your opponent. So having good footwork will help me a lot, coming up to Big Ten play.
Who's better, you or Marcus?
I can't answer that.
Just the offensive line in general. What do you think? What do you think you guys got out of this spring, and as you kind of look ahead to what's coming up?
Something we got out of this is that we got a lot of tough guys. Because we started off with probably 10 guys. That shrunk down to 8. Those first 5 guys were just thugging. So built strong to last long, I guess. Yeah.
You talked about obviously gaining those 40 pounds of weight, obviously getting stronger. Just the jump from high school to college.
Yeah.
What was that adjustment like for you? Was that something that you kind of had to adjust to, or was it an easy process for you, I guess, coming in?
My first summer was I was really worked up in my nerves, so I thought I was out of my, I couldn't play, I couldn't hang with the big guys. But then I started getting more comfortable, I can do this. So that's when I started seeing improvements and things like that.
Hey, quick idea what you would typically eat in a day. Last year, especially getting bulked up when you first got here.
Typical what I'd eat. Actually, I'm fasting right now, so.
Okay.
In a day, I'd probably eat the breakfast after a lift, which would be eggs, turkey sausage, potatoes, something like that. Lunch, I'd probably go out to eat Jimmy John's, Subway. Dinner, I'll get some rice, tacos, Chipotle, something like that, something heavy.